All right, it's finally time to fly Austrian Airlines Economy, all right? Remember, let's get it. God damn.
Took a while to get in. Anyways, info time. So Austrian Airlines flies out of Terminal 2 at Pudong Airport and they use check-in C, as well as the entire Lufthansa group, which includes Lufthansa, Swiss Airlines, and of course Austrian Airlines.
Because we've done online check-in, it was pretty smooth. So now, time to head to the international departures. Let's go. I'm not gonna film this part too much. All right, we're through security. We've been to the domestic area of Pudong Airport, but I haven't shown you around the international area. International departures sound more formal. So our gate is D85. I don't know where the departure board is at, but it says on my boarding pass. And you shouldn't always go by your boarding pass because of last minute gate change. But anyways, we're gonna head there to see if it exists. I mean, it probably does exist, but I like to go there and check it out just to be sure. By the way, over there are satellite terminals. I'm at D85, so if you're at Concourse D, you're gonna go ahead. There's plenty of bathrooms around the terminal, and this restaurant is actually brand new. That was not there last time I left. I don't think it was. It was definitely not there. Why are they standing on those moving walkways? Why? I agree with Noel Phillips on this.
Why do people get on a moving walkway and then just stop? That really freaks me off. They're literally designed to make getting through the airport quicker.
I agree. Why? Let's see how much faster this is. This is how you use a moving walkway. Not just standing around like those guys over there. Not shaming them, just saying that's not how you use them. As you can see, this is our boarding gate right here. And as you can see, yep, there we go. 9:30. I don't know if you can see it, but it says 9:30 Vienna. So there's my aircraft. We're flying on the Boeing 777-200. And there's some other airplanes. There's some other planes over there from Air New Zealand and United and Cathay. But there's nothing really, like once you go past gate number D80, gate D80, there isn't really much to explore except for a museum over there. But right now we're gonna go to the main area where the shops are at because there's a Lawson down there and I'm pretty fucking thirsty. So I wouldn't mind getting some water. All right, this area actually has plenty of restaurants around here. You see Emirates over there? But anyways, there's plenty of shops and restaurants over here at this area. So basically, once you get out of security, that's where the most restaurants are at. If you go to the ends, there's not as many things in the terminal once you go to the ends. But I'm trying to head to a Lawson, which is actually almost at the end of the terminal on that side specifically. I hear a G90 engine. Yep, that's definitely a G90 engine. As you can see, by the way, if you're wondering what's upstairs over there, those are lounges, by the way. Yeah, those are lounges. And I'm afraid to say this, but lounges here at Pudong Airport aren't really the best necessarily. Sorry, I just had to say it. All right, is our flight on time? Is our flight on time? Yes, it is. All right, let's head to Lawson. Never mind, it's not actually Lawson. It's just called Hudson Market. Let's go buy a drink here because I'm thirsty as got apple juice and orange juice because I drove here. That's the first thing I did when I woke up. I just drove here. I did nothing else. All right, you know what? You know how I told you at the end there's like a Pudong museum? Let's just go over there and check it out. As you can see, there's even a sign indicating where the museum's at. All right, let's get there. All right, this is the Pudong Museum. As you can see, it's at the absolute very end of the terminal. Like, this is a big terminal. It gets long. It could take you like 20 minutes to get to the other side. Anyway, so this is the museum. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm gonna head back to my gate and do some plane spotting. If I catch some interesting aircrafts, I'm probably gonna vlog. Oh no. Oh, it's not my... Okay, my flight's still good. My flight's still good. All right, that's good, that's good. All right, let's head back. Damn, I should probably watch for my bag. But plane spotting is more important anyways. Let's get it. The one thing I forgot to mention is that there are drinking fountains everywhere at the airport, but it's always warm to hot water. The coldest you'll get is moderately warm water, which is pretty much hot for me. I think at Pudong Airport Terminal 2, we're soon gonna have nap hubs. So if you have a long layover here, just take a nap, especially if you're jet lagged as fuck. It's coming soon though, because it's still behind this barrier that you can easily hop over, but if you do hop over, there's some consequences. So yeah, it's currently like 8:33, which means our flight's boarding in about 27 minutes. So right now I'm actually gonna get ready to board. As you can see, boarding is officially beginning. That's for business class. I'm in group 4, so it's gonna be a little bit until we board. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
We kindly invite all circuits with boarding group 3 and group 4 to board. May we ask...
Never mind, I'm going out. Thank you.
Please don't run on the escalator. Please do not push the trolley, crate, and wheelchair to the escalators.
Hello. Danke.
Qual que é a minha aqui, mano? 18J e a do Pedro. A do Pedro que é?
HJK.
Ah, é KJ. Vocês estão de lado?
It's okay.
Okay, let's get started. So first of all, the legroom was definitely acceptable. Definitely. And we were also given a blanket and also a pillow, which you'll see. The in-flight map was kind of a letdown because you can't really explore the world with this. It's like one of those maps where you can't even like explore. Okay, we were of course offered earbuds and also stuff for in-flight shopping, which I don't really care about too much, but for some of you who do care about that, it's neat. The tray table was non-foldable, which was kind of a letdown. You could only open it like this. You couldn't just fold it in half. And this is our safety video. We pushed back from the gate at 9:34, which is 4 minutes late. We'll explore more once we take off, so please enjoy, well, the takeoff, obviously. So was the takeoff smooth? Well, the answer to that was, it absolutely was. Just not for my ears, maybe. Now, I'm sorry I didn't show you guys this, but they have plenty of movies available on their in-flight entertainment. And what I did was I binge-watched Sonic. I watched all 3 of the movies on this flight, starting with the first. Then we got a little snack after takeoff, which was pretty damn tasty. And don't forget about the drinks. An hour after that, we got our meals with a hot bun, and I decided to get myself cheesy pasta. Because I was flying from Shanghai, I got Chinese spice. You won't get this if you fly from Vienna to Shanghai. I wanted to check out the bathroom, but the person in there was taking forever. Okay, so this is the bathroom. It's definitely been used before, and it's not the biggest room in the world. Like, the headroom is good, but like, look. That's all the room I'm getting, bro. That's all I have to say for the bathroom review, except for the changing table and stuff like that, and that's it. Oh yeah, we're gonna do one test. So, we'll see how nice the cabin crew is. So I'm gonna go to the back in the galley and ask for some water. And we'll see their reaction. I'll report back to you guys later, okay? Just give me 1 second to use this. They were more than happy to give me water, and they didn't have an attitude about it, so that's a pass, definitely. Much later, until there was only like 2 hours until the flight ended, we got our second meal, which included a hot bun, pasta with tomato sauce, and also raspberry mousse. We had 7 minutes until the flight ended, so now I guess it's time to show you the landing. All right, so getting off the plane to going through customs literally only took about 10 minutes. Yeah, sure, Vienna isn't the biggest airport in the world, and I do have an Austrian passport. It was still really quick though. It does not happen. Like, for example, in Canada or in China, it would not go by this fast, trust me. I know that I ate well on the flight, but whenever I'm at Vienna airport, I always have to go. You'll see what I'm about to get. So I got a baby kiss and almond doodler. Both. They're really good. You know, Vienna isn't actually my final destination. I'm heading to a city that's about 2 hours out of Vienna by train. So yeah, to complete this travel day, you guys are coming with me so I can finally end my day of traveling. I need to go to bed. That's the train arriving. That wasn't actually my train, but I'm supposed to be standing here. Because, yeah, I'm just supposed to be standing here. It'll arrive soon. This is gonna be this is gonna be quite nice. Alright, it's 6:34 and it said we were supposed to leave at 6:33, so I guess today the ÖBB is actually quite punctual today. So yeah, that's good. You know what I just realized? Vienna airport's literally almost in the middle of nowhere. Even though the city's only like 15 minutes from here by train. The more you know. But it's still kind of nice. Actually, no, not kind of nice. Quite nice. All right, we're here. Made it to a city called Wels. All right, so I'm gonna end the vlog here because this is my final destination. So I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.